Hey gorgeous, it's Ker-leen. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some fragrance combos that I've been trying out recently. These are fragrance combos with Arabian fragrances. We'll get into all of that in just a moment. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Hey friend, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. I am so grateful each and every time you click on that thumbnail. Thank you so much for spending this part of your day over here with me. And to those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Ker-leen. On this channel, I make videos on luxury. I do review videos. I share my fragrance journey, and I also sprinkle in a little bit of lifestyle in my monthly vlogs. So if any of those things sound good to you, then I think you will love it here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also be sure to turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when my videos drop. All right, let's get into it. All right, friends, so in an effort to not make this video extremely long, I am going to omit going into detail about each and every single note. Instead, I'll be telling you what the fragrances smell like together to my nose, and I'll pop the notes on the screen so that you can have a reference. A couple of my beautiful subscribers recommended some fragrance combinations to me. So I want to start the video out with the recommendations by my friends. So thank you so much for these recommendations. And if you're watching this and you have an amazing fragrance combo that you think the world should know about, please share it down below because I would love to know. I've been having so much fun with these Arabian fragrances, and combining them has been just another added layer of fun for me. So please share your fragrance combos down below. So recently I've been chatting with this particular subscriber back and forth about fragrances, and you know who you are. So thank you so much because you've been such a wealth of knowledge. She shared so many new fragrances with me and fragrance combinations, and this is one that she shared with me that I tried out this week. It was such a complimentary fragrance combo. I feel like the notes in either fragrance complemented each other so well, and the fragrances I'm talking about are first Shagaf Oud Tonka by Swiss Arabian. This is a very Tonka forward fragrance, but it has a sugared element to it. It has a creamy aspect. This one opens up with a sugared almond, which gives off a cherry nuance on first blast, and then this develops into a super creamy sugared Tonka fragrance. This one has slightly nutty aspects. This one is just a beautiful, super sweet, super dense fragrance that can be worn in the springtime. I feel like this can be worn all year round. Probably not in the summer for me because I live in Florida and it's super hot and humid, so this could become slightly cloying in the summertime. But I feel like for most people, this will be a nice year-round fragrance. So she had me layer that fragrance with Khair Pistachio by Paris Corner. So Khair Pistachio is a pistachio fragrance that has really fun and fluffy and candy-like elements. So this is a fluffy, creamy, very bright, very light, slightly soapy, nutty fragrance. So Shagaf Oud Tonka has slightly nutty aspects as well, and it does have a very sugared aspect, and I feel like those notes complemented each other very well. So the nutty and sugared aspects of Shagaf Oud Tonka really complemented the nutty and fluffy and candy-like aspects of Khair Pistachio. So thank you, Subby, for that amazing fragrance combination. You know what you're doing. So another fragrance combo recommended to me by one of my lovely subscribers involves Shagaf Oud Tonka once again. But this time, per her recommendation, I layered it with Bade Al Oud Sublime by Latafa. This fragrance is super juicy. I've recently talked about this fragrance in multiple videos. This is one of my loves. I've been enjoying this. This is going to be a staple this summer for sure. And the reason for that is because this is so mouthwatering and juicy and fruity, slightly tart with a slightly earthy base. So this is very mouthwatering, juicy, and fruity, yet still sophisticated. And when I thought about adding Shagaf Oud Tonka to create a layering combo, I wasn't exactly sure what to expect, but I really like this one. I think this one is nice as well. So for me, what I did is I went in with Bade Al Oud Sublime first. So I think for this one, if you're gonna try this combo, you have to kind of figure out what your angle is. So is your angle a creamier Bade Al Oud Sublime, or is your angle a fruitier Shagaf Oud Tonka? And for me, I think I wanted a creamier Bade Al Oud Sublime. So I went in with Shagaf Oud Tonka first, and that added like a nice creamy base, and then I layered it with Bade Al Oud Sublime. And it indeed gave this fragrance a nice, smooth, creamy base. And so Shagaf Oud Tonka just kind of elevated Bade Al Oud Sublime because I used it as a base. So I sprayed it on first and then I sprayed this one on over top. Now, if your angle is the reverse, I think it would work nicely as well, but I haven't tried it like that. So maybe I'll do that in the future. But this one was a very nice combo. So thank you so much to my subby. This was really nice. This next combo came together just on a whim. I was organizing my perfumes and kind of rotating them, putting all of the spring fragrances up front. And I saw these two fragrances and I thought, this could work. This could work. So now you know that I can sometimes be found in my closet looking at my perfumes and talking to myself. It's my happy place, y'all. It's my happy place. So anywho, the fragrance combo I'm talking about is Armaf's Club de Nuit Impériale with Burberry's Her Elixir. This is the ultimate soft girl fragrance combination. So with Club de Nuit Impériale, we all know that this is a dupe for Delina Exclusive. This is a rose, rhubarb, lychee, creamy, slightly tart concoction that is so intoxicating. I must say though that my nose has grown because there was a time where I was not into any of the Delinas, but nowadays I find myself really enjoying the creamier version, which this is what this fragrance is a dupe for, and I quite enjoy Delina de la Rosée. So anywho, this one has this powdery facet to it. This one is also sweet and creamy, and I feel like Burberry Her Elixir has a powdery facet. It's also sweet and creamy as well. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I feel like it's ultra feminine, very soft, very inviting, very cozy at the same time, slightly sexy, slightly playful. This is just an amazing fragrance. And together, these two were very, very beautiful. This is an ultra feminine fragrance combination. I do feel like Burberry Her Elixir is slightly sweeter, so it added even more sweetness and even more creaminess. I sprayed on Club de Nuit first, and then I layered Burberry Her Elixir over the top of it, and it was phenomenal. So this fragrance combo was very feminine, very creamy, very soft, very elegant and playful at the same time. If you have these two, try them out, layer them in different ways, and let me know what you think. This next fragrance combo I wore to an appointment recently, and it is such a gorgeous fragrance combo. I will definitely be doing this combo again. This is a really nice fragrance combo for when you have appointments and you want to make a statement, but in a soft, sophisticated, and elegant kind of way. And this combo consists of Afnan's Edict Amber Rhythm. I was saying Amber Time for the longest. Thank you to one of my lovely subscribers because now I know it's Amber Rhythm. So I started out with this fragrance. And if you've been watching me for even just a short amount of time now, I'm sure you know that I'm obsessed with this fragrance. This fragrance is so, so good. If I were to rate this fragrance, it gets a 10. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. So this one, what I love about this fragrance and what made me choose it for this combo is that it has this saffron note, which gives it like this airy quality, this very luxurious feel. And I feel like that saffron, that really airy aspect of this fragrance comes across as sensual and luxurious. And so I paired it with another fragrance that I felt was both sensual and luxurious smelling. So the fragrance I paired it with was Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. Now, Cosmic is a very soft, sensual, very amber forward, slightly floral cashmere fragrance. This is so good. This was an amazing combo, y'all. So for me, Cosmic reminds me a little bit of Donna Karan's Cashmere Mist, and the notes are very similar if you take a look at the notes side by side. At least the main notes, the notes that are advertised, are pretty similar. So what I love about this fragrance is it has a cashmere, it has an amber, it comes across as very sweet, slightly floral, very amber forward, but like a soft cashmere like amber. So to me, this fragrance smells sensual, ultra feminine, and it also smells luxurious. But Cosmic is not like a special occasion type of luxury. Cosmic is more like everyday luxury. I would also add that Cosmic can be described as quiet luxury. I think that Kylie wanted this to smell like your skin but better, and it is a very intimate wear. It's very soft, it's very feminine, but I would describe this as a quiet, everyday luxury type of scent. So together, these two fragrances gave sensual, they gave feminine, they gave luxurious, they gave sophisticated, they gave polished, slightly sexy, they gave inviting, they gave approachable, they gave quiet luxury, they gave self-aware, they gave confidence, but like quiet confidence. I could keep going here. This was such an amazing combo, y'all. So good. And yeah, if you have these two, try it out and let me know what you think. So to my subscribers who enjoy super girly girl scents, slightly powdery scents, maybe rosy scents, if you like clean girl aesthetic type perfumes, I think you will really like this next combo. This combo consists of one of my latest obsessions, and that is Al Haramain's Junoon Rose. This fragrance has had me in a chokehold for at least a couple of weeks now. And what I love most about this fragrance is it has like this creamy powdery aspect. It has like this sweetness to it. It has this amaretto, which is a liqueur that has like a cherry nuance. So I felt like this was something very different for me. And it was also something very grown up, very sophisticated, very soft, which was a welcome addition to my perfume collection. I feel like this is such a luxurious fragrance. For the price, my mind is blown. I cannot believe how close this is to the original, which is Amouage's Blossom Love. And I cannot believe how quality this fragrance is. This lasts on the clothes all day long, and on the skin I get about 5 hours. I love the way this opens up, and I enjoy the journey and the ride that this takes you on. So from the beginning down to the end, the dry down, this is absolute perfection. So I thought to myself, why don't I pair this with another fragrance that gives off the same clean girl, sophisticated, ultra feminine, ultra polished vibes. The fragrance I'm talking about is Valaya. This is Valaya by Parfum de Marly, and this is a fragrance that is very well loved in the fragrance community. So Valaya is a complex fragrance. It's a freshie that has beautiful creamy fruits. It has a beautiful creamy peach. It has florals. It has aldehydes, which keep it kind of very ethereal, bright, and lifted. So they put some notes in here that make it more than just your everyday typical freshie. This is a next level type of fresh fragrance. You know how Dolce & Gabbana's fragrances, the light blue flankers, are always advertised as vacation scents? I feel like this is the perfect Mediterranean vacation type of scent. I actually have this combo on right now. So this combo is giving bright, slightly zesty, fresh, creamy, slightly powdery, and floral vibes all at once. It is amazing. I don't even know how to describe how good this is. It's just good. It's so good. And so if you want to try this combo and you don't have Valaya, but you have this one, the good news is there is now a dupe for Valaya. This is Afnan's Mystique Bouquet. I've done a video all about this fragrance. I will link it here. I go into detail about how I feel about it, the notes, and all that good stuff. So please do check that video out. But if you do not have Valaya, you can now use Mystique Bouquet with Al Haramain's Junoon Rose. This is a beautiful combo. Please do try this out if you have these two and share your experience with us afterwards. So for these next two combos, I'm going to try to speed through because this is going a little longer than I anticipated. This next combo consists of two fragrances that are well loved in the Arabian fragrance community, and that is Taskeen Caramel Cascade, which has been another obsession and love of mine. This was a love at first sniff for me, and this reminded me of Bianco Latte right away. Now that this fragrance has sat a little bit, I feel like it's Bianco Latte with added caramel. It's definitely giving a little bit more caramel now that it's had time to macerate, but still this is an amazing dupe for Bianco Latte on the Arabian side. I know that some other brands have great Bianco Latte dupes, but on the Arabian side, this is an amazing dupe that is about 95% similar in my opinion. I love this fragrance. The only reason I've slowed down wearing this is because it's getting hot here in Tampa, Florida. But besides that, y'all, this is everything. The other fragrance in this combo is Lattafa's Hamra Kawa. And Hamra Kawa has a very sticky sweet mid. It has a light coffee. It's a very rich, bold fragrance. And I felt like it would be perfect in this combo. It's slightly spicy. It opens up slightly spicy. It has candied fruits at the mid, florals, a praline. So the mid is super duper sticky and rich. And this is sweet, but not too sweet. Then it has a really light Arabic coffee at the base. So this fragrance is bold and luxurious, and Caramel Cascade is very sweet and rich and thick and just together. These two are giving cozy luxe vibes. So now that it's warming up where I live, I wore this in the evening, and this is something I'll continue to wear in the evening because these two together just give cozy luxe. I think this was a great layering combination because Tasking Caramel Cascade is perfect for layering. It's a very beautiful, simplistic, lactonic and caramel forward fragrance. So that makes it perfect for layering. And so I wanted to wear this one evening. I went in with this one first, and then I layered Caramel Cascade over the top, and this gave me all my cozy luxe vibes, and it was perfection. Okay friends, so the last combo consisted of a brand new fragrance. This is a brand new release from Paris Corner. This is Khair Fusion Lychee. I mentioned this fragrance in a video recently, so I will link that video here and you'll hear all about my thoughts on this fragrance. In short, however, this fragrance is a very, very close dupe to Ali Eden Sparkling Lychee 39, except to my nose, this one doesn't have that extreme fruit salad candy-like nuance that Eden Sparkling Lychee 39 does. However, to the average nose, you can't tell the difference. My daughter loves Eden Sparkling Lychee 39. She says it smells like a fruit wedge. And when she smelled this one recently, she said they smell exactly alike. To the average nose, they're not gonna know the difference. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. So if you like the Eden Sparkling Lychee 39 composition, then I would have to say this is an amazing dupe. I think this is like 95% similar. Anywho, this one is supposed to be sitting for a couple of weeks, so I'm not gonna be wearing it anymore, but I did wanna try this combo out, so I pulled it out just to try this combo. And this combo is so beautiful, y'all. Khair Fusion has a slightly creamier base, like a fluffy, creamier dry down in my opinion. And so I thought, why not pair it with like a fluffy, creamy type of fragrance? And the fragrance that my eyes fell on and that fit the bill perfectly was Maison Mataha's Escapade Gourmand. If you're not familiar with this fragrance smells like a sugared, fluffy, creamy creme brulee dessert. This is such an interesting vanilla. It is so simple. Some might call this a basic vanilla, but this is basic done in a luxurious manner. Somehow they managed to bottle up a very thick, rich dessert that gives off decadent, yet light and airy. And that's why I love this fragrance, and I thought it would be perfect for this layering combination because it would not overpower Khair Fusion Lychee. So I put on Escapade Gourmand first, and then I layered it with Khair Fusion Lychee. And what it did was it created an even richer, thicker, fluffier, sweeter, creamier base on which Khair Fusion Lychee could sit. And it was just the most beautiful pairing. I feel like it just amped up Khair Fusion's already creamier base and took it to another level. So far, this is one of the more simplistic layering combinations I've shown in this video, but it is amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm going to let this fragrance, Khair Fusion, sit for a little bit and try this again, and I'll be back with an update for you all. So what was that? 7 fragrance combinations? 6, 7? I don't know. But to wrap up this video, if I were to pick my top 3 fragrance combinations from all of these, wait, I don't know if I can do that. Okay, I'm gonna try though. Afnan Edict, Amber Rhythm, and Cosmic Kylie would definitely be in the top 3 in no particular order. Shagaf Oud Tonka and Khair Pistachio would be in the top 3 as well. This was an amazing combo. And then the last combo would probably be these two together. Mystique Bouquet and Janoon Rose. That was very hard. If you are still here, thank you so much for still being here. I truly appreciate you. So just to share a little bit about myself, YouTube has just always been a space where I could share the things that I was passionate about, the things that made me smile. When I first started out, I was talking all about thrifting. I used to love to thrift. And then I had kids and I stopped thrifting. When they were newborns, I did not want to be anywhere near anyone's used clothing. I'm not quite as much of a germaphobe today as when my kids were newborns, but yes, I started out talking all about thrifting, and over the years, I've just covered so many different things. I've always loved fragrance, but about 4 years ago, I really started to dip my toes in, and today is just something that I really, really love doing. And so to find a community of people that love something as much as I do is just amazing. And that's part of what I love about YouTube. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your interests with me and exchanges with me. I appreciate every single comment. Right now, I'm a creative that's also also homeschooling and I am in the last stages of my doctoral program. So I truly do appreciate every single person that watches my videos. I always say that I'm not a fragrance reviewer, I'm an enthusiast that is sharing my fragrance journey. And if that's your thing, then I would love to have you here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so you never miss another video. Today, I opened my social media and a Bible verse immediately caught my eye. And this Bible verse is Mark 5:36. And in this Bible verse, of course, you have to read the chapter for context. Jesus says, "Do not fear, only believe." It's such a simple statement. Do not fear, only believe. But it's much easier said than done, than applied, than executed. But I asked myself, what does that look like? What does that really look like? And when I thought about what that looks like, it looks like simply putting one foot in front of the other. And I feel like that's the message of the moment for me, is to put one foot in front of the other. So I just want to encourage you with that today. Whatever it is that you're faced with, keep putting one foot in front of the other. I will be doing the same. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.